So I just sat down and rambled for about 5 minutes to this camera, and then I realized it wasn't recording. So that happened. Those insane ramblings never going to be seen on the internet because it wasn't recording. So I was literally talking to no one. If it wasn't already weird enough that I'm sitting in my room by myself just talking to a camera, now I was doing it for no purpose. The camera was not recording. So there you go. That's how my afternoons turned out. So anyway, guys, welcome to a new vlog. It is May, and this is long overdue for the month of May. I mean, we're closer to June than we were to the start of May. Well, than we are to the start of May, I mean. So yeah, vlog time. First time I've really felt like I wanted to sit down and ramble. And that's the thing, like I know I said I wanted to do these monthly, but vlogs to me have always been when I want to do them. Like when I feel like, oh, I just want to rant, I just want to ramble and talk a whole bunch of crap, talk directly to you guys. That's kind of why I do them. I still want to do it on a monthly basis because I know a lot of people like these and you like to touch base with me, and I do enjoy doing them because I get to talk face to face with you guys to a degree. Also, since the last vlog, there's like almost 350 more of you guys, which is insane. So welcome to all the new people, and welcome if this is your first vlog that you've ever seen of mine. Generally, it's just me rambling for 5 minutes about nothing and everything. That's generally what it breaks down to. So yeah, anyway, on to stuff. You may have noticed that the channel got a little bit of a facelift. We got a new channel art, a new logo, a new thumbnail for the Minecraft series. They're all kind of in theme together. It's a bit of a Minecraft theme, and that's because I just felt like the other one, which was one I just kind of put together really quickly, was, you know, looked terrible, and I knew that. I just been busy and lazy and hadn't changed it, so I finally got this one done by someone who has some talent in design, Evan Eckhart. It's one of his design collections. Really awesome work. I love it, and that's what prompted me to change the Minecraft thumbnails as well, was getting the new banner. So I think it looks really cool. I like how it turned out. I'm happy with it. It looks a lot better than it did before, so that's awesome. You also may notice that over the last few weeks that videos have been a bit more inconsistent than usual. Like there's been days where I haven't uploaded, or I haven't been uploading as much as I normally would, and that is just because I've been super busy. I mentioned last vlog that I was going for this job. I had a new job coming up, and so I've just started that last week, and it's just kept me, or not last week, week before, sorry, shit, it's already week 3. Wow, that's a long time. I can't believe how quick that's gone by. So that's why I haven't had the time. Like, recording a video, no problem. Sit down, record for 20 minutes, you've got a video. Editing is where the time comes in. And, you know, getting home at 6 p.m. of an evening, and then knowing you have, like, 2-4 hours worth of editing ahead of you is where I haven't had much time to actually get videos done. I'm still obviously maintaining pretty regularly. Like if I miss one day, I'll have videos up the next day, and that's because that just gives you that extra time to edit. So that may happen on occasion. I'm still going to aim for daily videos, but you know, if there's a day or two missed, that just means that I've probably got videos backed up that are going to be pushed out a lot over the next few days. It's kind of like with the Walking Dead episode that we just did. I didn't upload it the first couple days that it was out, and then I just pumped it out all over the weekend because I basically just played through it all one day, and then the next day I used to edit it and get it uploaded over the next several days. And speaking of that, if you haven't noticed by now, if you're newer to the channel, basically whenever an episode of The Walking Dead or The Wolf Among Us comes out, I stop whatever other Let's Plays I'm doing and I play through that episode, and then we resume. So on that note, Outlast will be continuing this week. I'll probably have another episode up after this vlog, I think. I'm actually going to be recording it in a little bit if my voice holds up. You might notice my voice is a bit hoarse, and that's because I'm being a little bit sick as well, so hopefully my voice holds up and I can record some Outlast after this vlog. I want to finish that off, and we'll upload the rest of that throughout the week. Of course, Minecraft will be every second day. I know some people have been asking me like, oh, what's the schedule on that series? Because people are really enjoying it, and I'm having so much fun playing it. Like, honestly, I know I haven't gone back and finished off Hexit yet, which I said I was going to do like last month, and that's just because I haven't felt the urge to, because I'm really loving doing that Minecraft series. And I mean, we're approaching 30 episodes, and in that time we have done so much, but at the same time it feels like we're, you know, taking our first step up a mountain of things that we can do in that series. And that's why I'm enjoying it so much, is because it's like endless possibilities. With Hexit, the last few episodes that actually did record, I felt like the wheels were starting to spin a little bit. So I don't know, maybe too much time has passed to actually go back to it now. Let me know. I may try to wrap it up and give it a proper ending. I'm not sure. On the Tekkit front, because I know this is a very common question. Oh, are you going to do more Tekkit? When's more Tekkit? The server is actually broken at the moment. I was updating the server and trying to get things rolling again and maybe to record some more, and everything kind of broke, and so I'm trying to get everything working again. I don't know if I'll be able to. I'm hoping I can, but everything's kind of broken at the moment. There's some problem with the files not working, and I'm gonna have to try and go back to older files, so we'll see what happens and see if I can get it working again. Besides that, Child of Light, I may be continuing. I'm not sure yet. That's a series that I took a gamble on that one because I knew that I would love it. I wasn't sure what your reception would be, because it's not one of those games that you can picture like everyone enjoying. Even though I think it's a great game, it's one of those ones that I'm like, I'm not really sure how this will be received. It's actually really weird though, because it's not getting many views, but it's getting high viewer retention. Now, viewer retention is just basically the percentage of people who actually watch it start to finish. And on average across YouTube as a whole, there were statistics released last year at some point. Generally, you're looking at like somewhere between 40-50% viewer retention. That's how low it is. Like, that's how low, even on a channel with, 1 million subscribers. That's pretty much average, like 30 to 40%. 40 to 50% viewer retention on their videos. That's pretty average. Anyway, so that's what most videos get on my channel. I think it's sitting at like 45% viewer retention overall. But this series in particular is getting like 70%. So its viewer retention is really high. It's just its views are very low. I do actually have 2 episodes already recorded. I just need to edit them. As I said, haven't had much time to edit lately. So I'll be getting those up probably later in this week. We'll see how they go. If you guys, people continue not to really be interested in the series, then I'll probably stop it and move on to something else. No harm in that. I mean, you try things out, they don't work, you learn from it. And if you haven't checked it out yet, I'll put a link in the description or maybe on the screen about now, so you can click on it and go see what I'm rambling about. Not much else really. My friend had his baby. I mentioned last vlog that my best friend was having a baby, and he just had it, and it's really weird. Because, we're the same age, and I know that I'm nowhere near ready for a child. Maybe, I guess, when it happens, you just deal with it. It's not like you can do anything about it. The child's coming, so I guess you just learn and adapt. But it's still really surreal to me. He's my closest friend in the world. We grew up together, and it's just so bizarre because he's the first one of my friends group to have a kid, and it's weird. I went and visited the hospital and everything. It's a little boy named James, really tiny. I think he was like 8 pounds. It doesn't mean anything to me really. I don't know how big a baby is normally. So yeah, that's kind of cool. But beyond that, really not that much else to ramble about. I just wanted to sit down, touch base, see what everyone is up to. Let me know what you've been doing recently. I always kind of like to ask a question on these, so let me know, what have you been doing recently? I know US and UK and maybe Europe. Well, UK is Europe. You're an idiot. Yeah, okay. So I know like in the US and in Europe and UK and all of that, that you guys have been doing exams, I think, and maybe some of you are on holiday now. Australia works a bit different to that. We don't have like a big summer break. We have smaller breaks, I think 4 smaller breaks throughout the year. You have 10 weeks of school or study, and then you have like a week off, and then 10 weeks, then I think it's 4 weeks off, then 10 weeks and 2 weeks, then 10 weeks and 6 weeks off over Christmas, and that's how Australia works. So yeah, I think I've spoken to a few people on Twitter who said they're now on like summer holidays. I know some other people have been talking about exams and going to their formals, or I think, do you call them formals, like dances? Are they formals? Prom, that's it. I'm thinking of prom. So, I mean, that's exciting. Hope you guys, if you are still studying, hopefully you're doing well or enjoying yourself, or, maybe you're finishing up now, or you're happy to be on holiday. Are you going anywhere? I don't know. Like, I'm rambling again, but what's new? So let me know what you've been doing in the comments below. I wasted a whole bunch of time on WildStar this week. If you haven't heard of WildStar, it's actually an upcoming MMO. And I used to be a big WoW player. I've talked about this before. I played WoW for like a couple years, pretty hardcore, years and years ago though. And I'm always looking for a good new MMO, and this is the first one. I've tried Elder Scrolls Online, Star Wars, Guild Wars, Aeon, and none of them really hooked me. But this one did. I actually have already pre-ordered the game. That's how much it hooked me in. It's got the same... It's very reminiscent of WoW, in a sense. If you played World of Warcraft, it's got that same kind of like charm and character that WoW has, and the combat is probably one of the most engaging things. It's really, really fun. There's some great videos you can probably find online. I think the Yogscast have been covering it. It's very interesting. I'll leave a link in the description so you can go to the website and see the game for yourself in case you don't know what I'm talking about. But I think that probably concludes today's ramblings. I won't keep you too long. Hope you guys all have a wonderful week and coming weekend. Got plenty of content coming out. Like I said, Outlast, more Minecraft, Child of Light. We'll see how it goes, and then we might move on to something else. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Sit down and ramble. And that's the thing, like, I know I said I wanted to do these monthly, but vlogs to me have always been when I want to do them. Like when I feel like, oh, I just want to rant, I just want to ramble and talk a whole bunch of crap, talk directly to you guys. That's kind of why I do them. I still want to do it on a monthly basis because I know a lot of people like these and you like to touch base with me, and I do enjoy doing them because I get to talk face to face with you guys to a degree. Also, since the last vlog, there's like almost 350 more of you guys, which is insane. So I just sat down and rambled for about 5 minutes to this camera, and then I realized it wasn't recording. So that happened. Those insane ramblings, never going to be seen on the internet because it wasn't recording. So I was literally talking to no one. If it wasn't already weird enough that I'm sitting in my room by myself just talking to a camera, now I was doing it for no purpose. The camera was not recording. So there you go. That's how my afternoons turned out. So anyway, guys, welcome to a new vlog. It is May, and this is long overdue for the month of May. I mean, we're closer to June than we were to the start of May. Oh, than we are to the start of May, I mean. So yeah, vlog time. First time I've really felt like I wanted to